For better or worse? I have no idea. It is coronavirus day 312, gray zone 324. It's for Southern Ontario, and we have today we have 2,578 coronavirus cases, lower than last time for the last few days actually. 815 cases. High cases are from Toronto. Yeah, because they've been 2 days ago. Toronto did the worst by 2 people hosting a anti-lockdown protest, and and 18 charges were laid out that day. Not the leaders. 2 leaders were charged, and 1 person was charged and arrested for assaulting a cop. And a 22-year-old guy, he attacked the cop first. .507 is from Peel Region. 151 is from York Region. And also 151 is from also Niagara Region. 121 is from Hamilton. .24 deaths have been reported today, and there's something I want to mention today. An enforcement is going on right now for big box stores. Because something has happened, health inspectors inspected every big box store in the Greater Toronto Hamilton area. So the Greater Toronto area literally stretches from Hamilton all the way to Oshawa to all the way north to Barrie. Ish, close. Well, it's around there. And what the health inspectors found was 70% of the big box stores were following coronavirus safety rules. 30% of big box stores were not following the coronavirus safety rules, which this includes not wearing a mask and ignoring social distancing rules, staying 2 meters away from other people. This is a big disappointment. So they came to a decision and said they're also investigating every single other big box store in Ontario. So they're going to So in a few days and weeks that are to come, they will be inspecting big box stores in Ontario. So they're gonna continue targeting bad. So businesses that do not follow these the coronavirus safety rules and regulations they will be health inspections inspectors will have the right to issue fines and close them down if they have to. Because I know a lot of people go to big box stores for buying a lot of stuff. But if a big box store like a branch is not following a certain rule, guess what? They get that branch will get closed for a few weeks or months, or I don't know. That's up to the government, the health officials to decide. So that brings to me to So police will continue to look for people who are having large gatherings when we should not have any large gatherings, and issue tickets to those who do. Large gatherings are one major cause that contributes to coronavirus cases every day. You can ask a straight-minded person this, and yeah, they said large gatherings, that's one problem. So stay-at-home regulations are in fact coronavirus rules and regulations are applied to all. So this includes a whole list of stuff that includes shopping, work, school, banking, medical and business appointments, child care services, access to governmental and social services, delivery of goods, caregiving, take a child to their parent or guardian, case someone in the same household to approve that place under the order, helping someone who is experiencing domestic violence, unsafe conditions, or in need of emergency assistance. This happens all the time, so yeah. So you can do exercise, walking your dog. You must leash your dog. If someone tells you to leash your dog and you're not inside the dog park designated area for dogs to, play free. Yeah, if someone tells you to leash your dog, listen to them. I've had to people trying to chirp at me and still acting like complete stuck up. Skating is another activity that is allowed by be active. So some places will not allow skating, like Vaughan and York in the York region. So please do check if from your local town or city if they are allowing skating in a certain part, or if they are not allowing it at all. Attend a place of administrative justice. Yep. Exercise Section 35 indigenous or treaty right. That's for Aboriginals only. Travel to an airport or to go to a transit station for essential travel outside of Ontario or somewhere around Ontario must be essential. If not, you will be named and shamed. Visiting a household of a person who is living alone, not people who are living with others. You can buy, buying and obtaining animal food and veterinarian services and assistances. Yep, that's still going on, and so your dog, cat, or whatever animal you are taking care of needs to go to the vet. Yeah. So travel for exempt purposes and moving or making arrangements to buy or sell property or big to beginner and the lease, yeah, you can leave. You can, travel for that reason. So, however, there are fines for individuals who don't wear a mask or face coverings in businesses and other indoor public spaces, and even outdoor spaces where there are like a lot of people and it's going literally crowded, and yeah. So everyone like sort of crowded, and you're literally 1 meter next to the person. So you gotta wear a mask for that. So I know some people are trying to still make excuses not to wear a mask. You'll get fined. Number 2, fines and even closures for businesses that are contravening an order. This includes running a business when told to close temporarily. Non-essential businesses, no. Not coronavirus screening staff. That's an important one. No masks on. Breaking capacity rules. No safety rules for staff posted. And not checking if staff are following coronavirus rules. Hamilton has been known for naming and shaming businesses who are done stuff like this. Yeah, it's humiliating when your business ends up on the news saying, "Oh, this business broke the coronavirus rules." Yeah. Ouch. This includes businesses like a pizza place, beer store branch, Tim Hortons branch, and some other businesses. This has been going on since November of 2020. Fines for gatherings exceeding no more than 5 people who are not from the same household. You have a gathering that is more than 5 people, yeah, you're going to get fined. And note, no gathering for people in Southern Ontario due to gray zone rules until January 23rd, but after that, the no more than 5 people rule still applies afterwards, yeah. So, out of the 5 people, the host needs to be the one of these people. Yeah, you see that? No. So Southern Ontario fines are still in effect. No social gatherings with anyone outside your household. No social gatherings over 10. Limitation on some businesses, closures. Restaurants and bars only doing takeout, delivery, or drive-through services. No large gatherings. Host pays $1,000. Every other person who shows up pays $750 each. Possible fine of $100,000 in penalties and 1 year in jail. Corporations could pay $10 million if they are caught breaking this rule. The gray zone ends. Gray zone lockdown, and this Saturday. So it doesn't end on Friday, and it ends on Saturday. That is the last day. School. So the rest of the schools that will be open on next Monday. For Southern Ontario, however, due to high cases, schools in Toronto, Hamilton, Peel Region, York Region, and Windsor-Essex Region will be open on February 10th. You'll be these students will be in a school yeah, they will have to continue doing online classes. Sorry, but it's something that we have to, like, take a risk because. But remember, it's not everyone's. Well, it's the people who chose to have large gatherings and try to do anti-lockdowns and increase coronavirus cases that this has happened. Blame it on those people who broke the rules. So, takeout, drive-thru, and delivery services, restaurants, bars, and cafes will be available. Use DoorDash.ca if the restaurant's website is not working. For delivery, use the app, or if you know the restaurant's number and you know what you want to order, yeah, call them up. Cause if it's like some businesses, yeah, they do use app services like DoorDash or Uber Eats. Some don't. You have to call them. Then actually, hospitalizations today. 1,571 people. 100 than yesterday. 394 for. So one lower than yesterday. Okay, sort of improving slowly, and 303 patients in ICU using a ventilator is unfortunately that has increased by 10. Long-term care homes, 3,150 deaths have been reported. So I know some long-term care homes in some cities, some towns and cities are like giving majority to of the coronavirus vaccines. The Pfizer BioNTech vaccine and also the Moderna vaccine. So they'll get it first instead of other people who are like, I'm glad they're doing that, because it's 40% of long-term care homes in Ontario have had like major outbreaks, and we need to like lower that back down. $248 outbreaks are that's too higher than yesterday's. I just hope that things are get less cases happen in the long-term care homes, and more long-term care home residents and patients. Yeah, they get the access to the vaccine, and maybe we haven't heard from Johnson & Johnson about how their vaccine was. Moderna said they were making their vaccine, and they did. Released it on December 30th, 2020, and yeah. And there's another company that said they were making a vaccine. I'll look into it. So follow coronavirus safety rules. Use social media to contact others. Only go on essential travel. Stay out of areas where coronavirus can be high. You know where the main one. The main ones are like literally the ones I always like talk about first before talking about anything else. Down below. And follow stay-at-home regulations, please. If you're literally been trying to cancel a lockdown, no, and absolutely, please do not have any large gatherings. You want to make it worse for the rest of us? Only because for your benefit? The hell with you. So please follow coronavirus safety rules and regulations, and don't forget to wear a mask in large crowded spaces outdoors, because that is now a new rule.